Why was the most famous member of the biggest boy band in the world running through an airport alone? In early 2025, fans witnessed something they never expected. Jungkook of BTS, fresh-faced and in uniform, was spotted at an airport without any visible staff or security. Within seconds, cameras flashed, fans screamed, and a crowd surged forward. He was seen rushing through the terminal, pulling his suitcase in panic, trying to escape the growing chaos. Where was HYBE? Where was the protection for their golden magne? And more importantly, why was Jungkook left so vulnerable in public during his military service? The video of the incident went viral within hours. Fans from all over the world expressed outrage, concern, and heartbreak. On platforms like X, formerly Twitter, hashtags like #ProtectJungkook, #RespectHisPrivacy, and #StopSasaengs began trending globally. This wasn't just a moment of poor crowd control. This was a shocking display of negligence and a brutal reminder of how idol culture, fame, and fan obsession can turn dangerous. He looked scared. You can literally see him trying to stay calm while escaping. This is not normal. A fan comment that got over 50,000 likes. Others question the normalization of invasive sasaeng behavior, where so-called fans stalk idols, invade their privacy, and put their safety at risk. Jungkook, known for being kind and quiet, has long tolerated such invasions. But this moment may have crossed the line forever, and then came the silence. HYBE released no statement. No explanation, as if nothing had happened. Fans are now demanding answers. Was Jungkook sent out alone intentionally? Has this happened before and gone unreported? And after all he's done for BTS, for ARMY, for Korea, why isn't his safety being prioritized? The incident left more than just emotional scars. It opened a terrifying question. If this can happen to Jungkook, what else is being ignored behind the scenes? In the days that followed, armies around the globe didn't stay silent. Social media turned into a battlefield, not between fans, but between fans and the system that failed Jungkook. Thousands began tagging HYBE on Weverse and Instagram, flooding the comment section of their posts with one unrelenting question. Where were you when Jungkook needed you most? Videos were slowed down frame by frame. Analysts, yes, actual YouTubers and fan theorists, zoomed in on Jungkook's expression as he rushed past the cameras. He wasn't just moving fast, he was running from fear. His eyes darted around, his hand tightly gripping his bag, his lips pressed into a thin line. He didn't smile. He didn't wave. There was no fan service, only survival mode. And for someone who has always given everything to the public, from his youth to his voice to his privacy, this felt like betrayal. What shocked fans even more was that this wasn't the first time an incident like this had occurred. Other members of BTS, particularly Jungkook, have often been followed by sasaengs, even while serving in the military, something that should be protected under South Korean law. So the question becomes darker. Why are there still people waiting at military facilities with cameras? Why is HYBE not taking legal action or increasing protection? And most disturbingly, is Jungkook being deliberately left exposed? Some fans speculate that HYBE's silence is strategic. The media storm, the sympathy, the trending topics, all of it generates clicks, streams, and exposure. But at what cost? One of the most heart-wrenching responses came from a veteran ARMY who posted a thread recounting Jungkook's debut days. We watched him grow up. He was 15 when he joined BTS. Now, he's serving his country. And you're telling me that after all this time, he still can't walk in peace? Still being chased like prey? It's not fandom. It's exploitation. The tweet received over 1.2 million likes in under 24 hours. Fan unions have reportedly started petitioning HYBE to increase Jungkook's security, with thousands signing a digital request to ban sasaeng photographers from airports permanently. Some have even proposed boycotting certain HYBE merchandise until a formal statement is released. In the months leading up to his enlistment, Jungkook became noticeably quieter on social media. He deleted his Instagram. He avoided live broadcasts. He retreated into what many fans now call a protective silence. But now, after witnessing this event, fans are wondering if that silence wasn't just introversion, but a cry for help. The line from his documentary, "I am still," now rings louder than ever. Sometimes, I just want to disappear for a while, not because I'm tired, but because I'm scared. Was this the fear he was talking about? The airport chaos wasn't just a celebrity moment gone wrong. IT was a mirror, reflecting everything that's broken in K-pop fame, idol protection, and the dangerous obsession of love that doesn't understand boundaries. And at the center of it all is a 27-year-old man named Jungkook, who gave the world his youth, his voice, and his soul, only to be chased through an airport like a criminal. Fans are no longer just cheering, they're watching, demanding, protecting, and they're asking the question that HYBE refuses to answer. If you can't protect Jungkook now, when will you? In the aftermath of the airport chaos, something strange happened. Just days later, fans noticed that Jungkook's Spotify profile photo was suddenly removed. No announcement, no update, no reason. For a global artist with millions of monthly listeners, this isn't normal. And that's not all. His profile photo on Melon, Korea's largest streaming platform, reportedly reverted to an older image. On Weverse, his name wasn't mentioned for days by the agency or official schedules. To fans, it felt like he was fading digitally. I asked Jungkook going radio silent on purpose. Is this his way of protesting? Or is HYBE pulling strings to keep him hidden? Some armies believe this is Jungkook's silent rebellion, a quiet way of saying, I'm here, but I don't feel safe anymore. Others fear something more sinister, that Jungkook is being strategically distanced from public platforms until the controversy dies down, sacrificing transparency for PR-controlled. A few Korean online communities, known for anonymous entertainment industry leaks, have hinted that staffing miscommunication was behind the airport incident. But fans aren't buying it. These same forums also whispered another chilling claim. This isn't the first time Jungkook asked for private transportation and was denied. If true, it's not just negligence, it's systemic failure. What kind of management refuses a basic request for safety from the face of their company? And yet, HYBE remains completely silent. When a major artist experiences an incident like this, most agencies would respond with statements of regret or reassurance. But HYBE? Nothing, and no apology, and no acknowledgement, not even a vague, "We are looking into the matter." They only speak when it benefits their narrative, one fan tweeted. Jungkook's suffering doesn't fit the brand image they want right now. The silence has become its own headline, and with every day that passes, fans are forced to ask a darker question. What if HYBE doesn't want to protect Jungkook anymore? Looking back, fans are now seeing signs they miss. Jungkook's sudden Instagram deletion in 2023, his avoidance of live streams, and his absence from key promotional schedules all point to one thing. He was pulling away, maybe not from fans, but from the machine. He looked so tired in his last live, one army commented. Like he wanted to say something but couldn't. Maybe he knew that no matter how famous he was, his voice could still be silenced. Jungkook will complete his military service in June 2025. Fans plan to welcome him home with massive support campaigns, including bus advertisements across Seoul and global digital projects. But after what happened at the airport, after what didn't happen in response, what kind of world is he coming back to? And will Jungkook even want to return to the spotlight if that spotlight turns into a target? Many fans believe something has shifted, that the days of innocent fan culture are over, that even with all their love, they may never be able to protect him fully. Still, one thing is clear. The world will be watching when Jungkook steps back into the light. And if HYBE isn't ready to change how they treat him, armies will be. With only days left until Jungkook's official military discharge, fans worldwide are buzzing with anticipation. His return is already being celebrated in Seoul with massive fan-led ad campaigns, bus shelters, LED trucks, and entire subway stations lit up with his image and welcome messages. IT should feel like a triumph, but instead, there's an undeniable tension in the air because no one knows what version of Jungkook will come back. Will it be the golden magne we remember, full of laughter, energy, and ambition? Or will it be someone quieter, more guarded and broken by everything he's endured? What should have been a joyful homecoming has now turned into a moment of reckoning, not just for Jungkook, but for the entire K-pop industry. Jungkook didn't sign up to be a global icon. He signed up to sing. to dance, to perform. But somewhere along the way, his humanity was lost in the headlines. He became a brand, a number on a chart, a photo for airport paparazzi. And no matter how hard he worked, how pure his intentions were, how much love he gave, he was never truly safe. The airport incident proved that, and HYBE's cold silence confirmed it. We love Jungkook more than HYBE ever will. A fan comment that sparked a trending hashtag with over 2 million mentions.